Hello everyone, and welcome back to BTech. Is Cardano ADA truly gone? Is it possible that nothing else will cause it to rise till Charles Hoskinson leaves? Today, we're going to talk all about the Cardano price prediction for 2022 and how this integration is helping Cardano. If we should buy more, hold on to it, or sell it off. So, watch this video until the end, because today's video is going to be the bomb. If you're interested in everything Cardano, this is the place for you. If you want to stay updated with all the Cardano news, make sure to hit the subscribe and like buttons for us to provide you with more Cardinal news. Also, a big shout out to our new subscriber, Charles and to all that subscribe, like, and comment. So, right now, the CBBI indicator is sitting at 46. Okay, it's telling us that the market's not cooked or it's actually met its peak at the moment. I think the highest we got the CBBI confidence was at 75. Just there when we put that high in the summer of 2021, and then we came back, and we put this low down here at 45, which is 1 point lower than where we are right now before we bottomed out. Which is something to think about. It's not signaling the bottom, I'm not saying that, but it's something to think about. We're currently at 46, and the absolute low that we put in the retracement in the summer was 45. We did go on here to put in a new high, all-time high in the price action obviously, at 69 but the CBBI only got to around about 63. So there's a bit of a divergence just there, so for me, I think that potentially, if we can bottom out here because we are looking for a spring on Bitcoin. This is a historical Bitcoin chart, but Bitcoin is the front runner. We do need to pay attention to Bitcoin. It is the king basically. And a lot of people don't realize that, so you have to respect it, okay? So, this is an amazing indicator just for the overall crypto markets, because you can see that when Bitcoin corrects Cardano corrects them. When Bitcoin goes up, Cardano catches up basically. But in the summer, it did bolt first, and it has bolted quite aggressively at the minute, and it's coming back to a key level support, which I will show you so Cardano is kind of mirroring what it did somewhere. It sorts of left the gates early, so to speak, and that's why it's putting that huge impulsive move. And that's why it's just been in that real big deep retracement for so long, isn't it? But it's looking to break, it's looking to hold, and there is a bit of a pattern that's potentially forming right now on the daily time frame, a bit of a bullish pattern. I'm going to show you, when everyone's becoming really fearful like I said, to you these are the optimum entry points right here. So, for me the market's not cooked. I'm looking for it to get to the 100. Does it mean it will definitely get there? Of course it doesn't. The past performance doesn't guarantee future results, but so far we are sort of holding strong, aren't we? In this bull market, so the CBBI is sitting at 46. It did bottom out at 45 from Bitcoin, so something to think about. Another indicator I'm going to show you is the fear and greed indicator. So, the current fear and greed indicator, as you can see, is sitting at extreme fear 24 again. If you look at historical data, always really good entry points, and you can see, like I said to you in the Bitcoin videos, I do potentially see us coming down there, consolidating, going sideways. We've mirrored it. I said to you, you're going to put in a high, come back down to the lows, go sideways. We test the lows at that point, get the spring, and this is what we're looking for on Bitcoin. I'm looking for that until I'm not. Down here as it was here, people are getting really bearish thinking. We're entering a bear market, or we're going to go down to 20 or 10 or 40, I don't necessarily envision that. I think that's opium. We're holding structure for the continuation of a trend, as we did here in the summers, and then we broke out, and everyone missed out on the opportunity. We're doing exactly the same, so it doesn't guarantee that it's going to be the same. But so far it is. Do you understand that? So until we sort of roll over and lose the lows, I'm looking at a potential breakout to the upside, especially for Cardano as well. So, let's take a look at the Cardano chart right now. So I'm looking at Cardano here on the daily time frame. You can see, like I've said to you so many times, you've held the lows, you've got a high, so structurally sound. I know we've come down. We're putting this whopping retracement down here, but it's because we bolted so aggressively. Look at that, and then boom. We sold off right there, but we are holding these lows and highs. I said to our previous update here, we rallied into the daily, 55 came down, and we formed some kind of V-shaped recovery. Just there a lot for Cardano coming back into the images that we did here, and we're coming back into the EMAs here as well, potentially forming some kind of reversal pattern here at the moment, so just stay with putting this beautiful W bottom pattern we broke out, and we went long basically. So right now, there's another bit of a pattern that's forming here that I'm not seeing a lot of people talk about, and it's a potential inverse head and shoulders pattern that's starting to form for Cardano. So, you've got key level of resistance just there. This ascending level of resistance just there for Cardano. Let me draw that in like that you can see resistance, and right now this is potential left shoulder. This is your head, and right now people are getting fearful, but we're coming back to key support the daily 20 at the moment, holding it, and we're potentially carving out a right shoulder here for Cardano. If we start to hold this and come back up, you can see you've got your left shoulder, you've got your head, and you've got a potential right shoulder coming back up to retest this level of resistance. And this effectively is the bottom here holding these lows. Like I said, if you start to roll and you lose these lows down, you've got your bear market confirmation, and then equally, what we're looking for is some kind of relief rally into a kilo resistance roll, failing to take out that high, losing these lows again confirm the bear market. There's no bear market here. It's a correction basically coming back to support before breaking up to the left side. Breaking at high continuation failed to do so, roll bear market. Do you understand that? So yeah, I mean full transparency the whole way, told you it's a corrective phase of a bull market, you know. I'm looking for continuation here for this amazing project that is Cardano. I mean the development on this particular project is going through the roof. So again, fundamentals don't guarantee upside, but it is a serious project, and this is why I do cover it for you. So potentially, if this can continue to do this and carve out this right shoulder when everyone's being really fearful, when you hold these lows, it's all about holding these lows. Do not fall any lower than that, because if you do that and start to come back up and hold these EMAs as well, like I said to you, run into resistance, come back to the EMAs, hold them as support, start to carve out the right shoulder there, you can have a technical breakout target, and you're going to be looking at a beautiful little long opportunity from there too. So that'll be your head, and wherever you do start to come up and break this level of resistance, obviously, you've got to come up and test it. But if you start to do that, you know at that point, wherever it is, you're looking at a lovely 43 long opportunity on Cardano moving forward. And you can see with it, you're starting to really retrace high to these highs. And if we can come up and hold it, you can see that's a 786 roughly. It depends where you break out. Now if you start to come up and break above, then hold it, you're going to attack that high. And then you're looking at 5.92. 5.90 up there, Fibonacci 1. 618 target in the ballroom for Cardano. When everyone's really fearful, but all Cardano ever did was come up, got overextended, consolidated before breaking out to the upside. So that's basically Cardano. This is a pattern we're looking at, but to validate this particular scenario that I'm looking at right now, you know we have to hold this low. So we do not want to see this low loss, because if we do, we're going to invalidate this particular scenario that I'm looking at for Cardano, where we're coming back, carving out the right shoulder, coming up to resistance, and breaking out to the upside. I mean, from here right now, if it does do this, you're looking at a whopping 86 long opportunity now. Obviously, you know it's entirely up to you, but you could open a long leverage with a stop loss. Obviously, always set a stop loss, you know. Manage your risk management basically. Don't get stopped out, or don't even set stop loss where you lose all your money. This one trying to say to you, these opportunities are highly tradable. You should watch our prior videos at your leisure. Well, that's it for today's video, guys. Make sure to subscribe and give us a thumbs up. See you next time on BTech, and bye.